Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is August 29th, 2025, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the Dow 30, that's DIA, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's take a look at these charts and see what we see. Maximize this quarterly chart. Thank you, new subscribers. I see I got a couple new subscribers and all. Boom, 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 boom. All right, on this quarterly chart, we still see green. We're still above the area where I say we need to stay above so this thing can start rocketing to the upside and all. And so far, the Dow doesn't move that fast, that's for sure, but it is staying up and staying green. Let's go ahead and go down to the monthly chart. On this monthly chart, we can see, again, we're still hanging out above the 9-10 moving average. That's this blue line right here. And if we're above that, technically we say we are in a bull market. We are still above those tops we did for this month. We did not come back down below that area, so this is still looking good come for next month. And all for this quarter right now, let's take a quick look at that. We're still below our quarterly R1, which is this line right here. Will we reach that or not? We have to kind of like wait and see what's going to happen here. But so far, the Dow is looking really pretty good and looking pretty strong, for the upside. Let's go ahead and go down to the weekly chart and see what we see here, and that may change the picture. And all on this weekly chart, what we see is this little doji right here. Let me go here. Let me zoom in here like that. Let me delete that. And what I'm looking at is this doji that we ended up creating here. But it's at the end of the month. It seemed like for whatever, some of the guys, they probably look at these pivots just like I look at them. You want to, if you sold, again, no trade recommendation. If you sold something, you sold it above this level here, expecting the market to stay below that level. And the big money will push it below that level. That's what you kind of expect, and it did happen. So again, this is where we at. But a doji near a top, that's kind of like indecision in the market. So you don't know if the market is going to continue to the upside, or the market is going to probably come next month, or it's going to start off to the downside. The only good thing, the strong thing that I see is this level right here. You would expect this level here to act as support. Plus we have a pivot there also. So again, that's kind of like a double whammy for that whole support thing. And if we do get a pullback, I don't expect it to pull too much below this level right here. That's what I see. No trade recommendation there, just what I see. And that's pretty much that. Let's go ahead and go down to the daily noise and wrap this on up. And zoom, 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 zoom in here. And this is where we can see, this market had a hard time getting back, above this high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the high that it made from, this was a Friday candle right here. That was the Friday high. And this week, we could not get back above that level. But again, that's right near that, where we saw that resistance 2 level on that previous picture. Let's go back here right quick. Let's delete that. And that's this line right here that I'm talking about. This is one of the reasons why you look at multiple time frames. That's one of the big things about, well, for me and my trading style and my trading strategies, it involves multiple time frames and all. So, but that I can see that right there on that time frame. So again, over here on this time frame, you kind of like wonder what caused that. Again, there's a couple things. Again, you're at a top, so you're going to have some supply up here, So, and it's people still taking profit once it gets back up there. And plus now on that other time frame, we saw that we was at a resistance 2 level also. So again, plus when you don't have anything else, to the left to actually act as supply. It's just your nearest supply level and in the month type things going on based on a pivot level. That's just me. Doesn't mean anything. It's just this guy's opinion. The other little thing that you have to pay attention here that we're seeing here on this daily chart is that we're trying to form an evening star. Those 3 candle patterns right there. But so far, we just got this green candle here, and we got 2 dojis here at the top. The question is, we're going to be opening above pivot. Will we get a candle coming back down here to the downside? that's what we got to be careful come next week. Next week is a big week. I like to see this thing break this high come next week, early in the week, or way anytime next week. The thing is, close next week, close somewhere above this R1 level right here. That's what I will be looking for next week, and that's pretty much it. No trade recommendations there, just what I'm seeing on the chart, just what I'm kind of expecting. Just want to see what's going to happen. If we're going to start off with a strong month, or is it going to be a weak month, and we're going to get some follow through to the downside. We get a strong month, we'll end up somewhere up here. We're just going to have to wait and see. This market is setting up for something big, but who knows what direction. And that's all I have to share at this time. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you have a good 4th of July, Labor Day weekend. Enjoy your time off come Monday, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.